Hey traders, Nick here. Wanted to tackle Apple. Just had a good conversation with a couple of friends. And the question is, would you short Apple here? I'm not particularly fond of shorting stocks these days. I'd rather find good values or something that's beaten up. However, let me make the argument for it or against it right here. So this is Apple short term. It's a half-hour chart, so every candle is 30 minutes. And you can see that, today was an unbelievably bullish day in the market from the sense of spirit, and Apple was flat-ish. Okay, we had the China tariffs, so we're lucky that things are green, but in relative to the whole market, Apple's flat-ish. So here's the first comment. Sharply lower high trend, knocking on a floorboard of sorts. So if the floorboard holds, then this falling wedge should break upwards. So Apple should bounce. But that's playing the odds, okay? But what happens if it fails? So I have to see what happens, and to do that, I have to expand my time frame. So what are we looking at here? An hour. So now we doubled the time frame. And you can see that it kind of looks like not quite head and shoulders, but something that is not intuitively bullish. So support, that's great news. Support here, and here we are testing it again. So you can see a rally, failed, back to a neckline, a rally, failed, back to a neckline. The good thing is that these two peaks are kind of the same, but you know what they say, no double tops? I don't subscribe to that, but these are two, you can argue, yeah, lower high. Two attempts at making highs, and they are coming back to testing the same neckline. And this happens to be, the prior breakout. So it used to be resistance, they broke out. So should this fail, then this zippy-doo area here comes into question, which then brings this into play, which is support. So if this fails, this becomes support. Now I looked at the volume profile, and it looks like there could be, if this fails, an eventual magnet kind of like this down to 209. It's not a forecast, people, so don't call me, send me emails saying, you're hating on Apple. I am not. I go long Apple on every dip. Here's the daily, and now it shows you why I'm a little concerned, right? It looks like a little more of patterns that you recognize. So let's draw a few. I put this white line here because I didn't want to draw an inverse cup and handle. I didn't want to draw some sort of a head and shoulders this way, but they both apply. And they both have targets that are similar, which would be here. Why do I stop here? I know technicians might bring me an exactly nicely done drawing. I don't need it because I look back, that's the last cluster. So on the way up, they burped and continued on higher. On the way down, they're going to burp, which is about 209 to 207, that zone, rubber band. That's target 1/support 1. Actually, there's a target here and support here. So, but bigger support. And then this one, this box here. I put it there for a reason. What happened here? I don't remember. Earnings. Okay, I do remember. So this will come tested again. I don't expect it to fail. So this should be support zone 1, support zone 2. Now, in the background, you see this little ghost pattern? I've repeated this 3 or 4 times, I can't remember. And Apple tends to trade in that same pattern over and over again. See it in yellow here? It's almost exactly what happens. So this foresees a potential dip. Now, it's not perfect, but a dip is not bad. Oh, we already had a dip. This could be it. I don't know. But I already traced out that little pattern, and it's coming along just fine. So now we're back to a level with which I'm comfortable. So would I short it? On a trade, I could, but not by selling the stock, not by shorting it, by selling calls. I'd rather try my luck with a debit put spread out 2-3 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, and add the money for a chance to double my money with a short leash. So if Apple meanders higher, then I get out for partial loss. If not, I get a chance to coin a little money. I'm not doing it. I'm just answering the question, would I short it? Technically, yes, it looks tired, but I also should wait for a trigger. We're pretty close, so it depends on your portfolio. So again, I need to know the patterns. Now, the fundamentals are given. This company is cranking cash. I don't like the management. I think he's lacking all kinds of ingenuity. But imagine this company in the hands of Bezos, for example, or the guy from CRM, Benioff, or even Elon. I mean, can you imagine? Anyway, they could be doing so much more. They're doing whatever, but they're doing it too slowly if they're doing something behind the scenes. So it has potential. It has value. I'm not looking to chase it here. I said I'd rather get long it at 196. I don't know if I'll get the chance. I'm sure I will. But here, there's another chance at 209. I would probably go long it by selling puts or put spreads if it gets there. If not, oh well, I missed it until the next dip. And there will be a dip. I remember sending a trade alert saying, I'm going long Apple at 92. Okay? I sold puts at $60 and $65. Can you believe it? Somebody bought a put for $65 in Apple. So that's insanity. They will be insane again, and I'll wait for the next one. So this is the scoop on Apple. If you have any questions, let me know. Nick signing out.